going to be opting to start on their CT side, and for TyLoo, they saw success very briefly. I believe it was 3 rounds at that, but that was more than what they got on their CT side versus Renegades. So for TyLoo, this is where it all comes down to, as the heavy favourites alongside of Renegades to make it out of the Asian Minor. As it comes down to the 3rd map decider, the pressure is on to make it to the major qualifier and to make their mark on the international scene.
Yeah, can they actually try and get themselves going through? Is this where Flash Gaming might cause a massive upset, or is this where TyLoo come in strong? Already, somebody down to just only 5 HP in the round, though. Summer as well going to find that frag. Eventually, B.O.O.T trades back. You said he's the best player in the Asian scene. Let's see if he's able to cause enough damage here at that B bomb site. Attacker as well, responding with the USP, does tap down. That's 2 frags for Lovey, 1 for Summer, and it's all on Bondik, and Bondik is down.
It all falls apart towards the end of that pistol as Flash Gaming go 5 for 5 in these pistols so far in this best of 3. So far, they haven't dropped a pistol round, and it's really been a testament to their pure individual skill, able to land those headshots in quick succession. Still, the TyLoo losing a very pivotal and crucial round, still keeping their calm and their cool, staying collected. As the bomb was planted, which means they will be going for the full eco. Potentially, you know, P250 a deagle here and there, some light utility, a flashbang. But apart from that, that is the true extent of their buy, as they're really saving for the AKs into round number 3. And what usually happens is, Jack, when you have the AKs in round number 3, you're playing versus a CT side that's lacking firepower, utility. They might have Mag 7s, UMPs, they might be on MP7s or MP9s. And it is crucial to claim that first buy round.
Yeah, you need to try to get it down, give yourself something to work with off the back of it, obviously, as well. Now, for Flash into this one, it's going to be a little bit more plain sailing, Snods. They can just build up their cash, find the frags incredibly easily. TyLoo shouldn't be able to put up too much of a fight, really. Light investment as well, not even too much of an upgrade on the pistols. We only see Captain Mo and Didi going for the pistol buys at all.
Exactly. Saving their money because they know how crucial it is to purchase a flashbang or a smoke grenade instead of the P250 greedily into the second round. You may as well have extra utility into the Byron, which has a far greater chance of finding you success. And still with a minute left on the clock, it will be a 5 versus 5, as TyLoo are hoping that someone from Flash Gaming will push towards A-Long or push towards middle and give away their kill.
Getting themselves ready to try and go through mid here and go for a bit of a play up towards that B-bomb site as they regroup their way around, obviously, over past Dragon Lore. They do set themselves up in position. Now, they only have 1 flashbang on B.O.O.T, so it relies massively on him with the timing as they do peek their way through. There's that flashbang to try to blind the players on the sites. They do bypass the Mag 7 for now, but Kaze gets the jump up, takes 2, takes 3! Kaze blasting his way through everyone as he gets the quad kill. B.O.O.T will go down! That is a quad, just the ace coming out for Kaze as he makes mincemeat out of them with the Mag 7 in close range.
Maybe the Mag 7, but it's the Mag 5 from Kaze. He finds all of them, gets the ace and claims that second round. And also, you've got to remember, 5 kills at 800 apiece onto that shotgun, which means that money is going to be soaring for Kaze going forward into these buy rounds.
Yep. A mass amount of money will be directly sent to his bank account. You can see the investment already coming through. He's gone for the AWP straight away into the 3rd round.
And that is the benefit of your AWP finding kills with the ecos. Nevertheless, the fast play towards B as Bondik tries to march through that smoke, and he's met by the reality of an AWP from Kaze and the M4 from Lovely.
Oh, this is a great start so far from Flash Gaming, Snods, as they already have 2 rounds under their name. Looking like this is going to be the 3rd as well in a matter of seconds as TyLoo, although they have got the buyout, they're just getting blown out the water. They're being left with nothing really to aid them. Attacker as well, hungering for the push to come his way, as they do begin to back off. They backpedal ever so slightly.
2-man lead for Flash Gaming. Bomb towards mid-ramp. As TyLoo still have a minute left on the clock to play with, so they can just slow this one down. Walk and strut their way across the map to try and find an entry here, or their hope that someone from Flash Gaming is pushed towards T-spawn potentially, try to get a kill, an entry. Some form of hope, as you can see Captain Mo holding his angle towards A-Long, but no one from Flash Gaming has any reason to peek and push. We saw in the best of 1s and the other best of 3s, over peaks, over positioning from Flash Gaming in these sort of scenarios, and it seems like after a couple of days, they've learned their lesson.
They have indeed, as they set themselves up and make their play towards this A bomb site. Look at this boost coming out as well from Summer, just peering over the top of the elevated angle. Attacker as well finds one frag. There's the play from Lovey that takes down Captain Mo. Somebody will try and fire back as he gets 2 frags with the AK. He's ready for the third as well as he repositions, but 10 seconds is the time he has left. It's nowhere near enough to actually get his work done. He will fall short there as the wallbang comes through. That's going to be another round going the way of Flash Gaming, and that was the buy as well for TyLoo.
Exactly, the round ended pretty much instantaneously as Bondic and co charged up via platform and got melted by the CT defense of Kaze and Lovey. As we do go into round number 4, it will be the eco from TyLoo. No players buying Kevlar, as they know how crucial it is to have AKs and full utility into the buy round instead of getting greedy and going for the half buys and wasting money essentially when they have a far less greater chance of claiming this round. But it will be 3 players towards B platform. The bomb outside A, as TyLoo might be going for a play towards his B site and hoping they can get a plant towards A.
Oh, Case with the opening frag as well, back on towards DD, and the flick as he lands that wallbang. That is lunacy as Case keeps it up, just demolishing everyone that comes towards him with the AWP. Fantastic round so far. Doesn't allow TyLoo of getting any sort of shenanigans going on this eco round. They don't want him to even get close. Bentet as well, miles away towards the A bomb, so all he has is that PD-50 in his hands. He is quaking in his boots, and now he is dead in his boots.
This is what we want to see from Flash Gaming, and that is star players with star performances. Kaze with a nice flick there, and the third one as well. And there you have it. 4-0 as we go into round number 5. It will be 5 AKs for TyLoo, no AWP for Captain Mo, as he had the money to go for Glass Cannon, but instead opted to go for the utility buy, as we saw on Cash and Inferno. Oh, we actually saw the opposite a few times on Inferno from Captain Mo, but instead going to be keeping it to the same pace as the T side on Cash, where they don't go for the AWP just yet. Boost towards drop, and speaking of that AWP, the star performer from Flash Gaming's really finding performance and form in this final map exactly when Flash Gaming need him to step up.
It's just absolutely brutal. The fact is that Mag 7 play now just pays off so much more than just that individual round alone, Snods, because this AWP has just been ridiculously powerful.
Exactly. If you remember yesterday as well, I was speaking about how you can get your star players into matchups and getting them confident. It's about getting them kills early on into the matches, getting them confident, getting them riled up, and getting them ready for the match at hand. And Kaze now shifts from drop towards B platform, but actually it seems like TyLoo expecting weakness towards drop, as it will be Casa in towards Electric. But is he ready for the 2-man play from TyLoo?
Flashbangs coming down as they do want to attempt to make a little bit of a play for map control here. They will slip in towards drop down. Carter as well, waiting on the other end. Smoke it up. Kaze still finding frags with this AWP already. Another double kill into the round, Snods. This is just insane how powerful he's actually been as a set piece.
5 versus 3, no control towards B, and they had someone towards A, but DD will be taken out of the server as somebody in BN10 now has to try and fight their way through with just 20 seconds left. BN10 finds 1, but eventually B's traded out by Attacker. As Kaze finds 2, Attacker finds 2, and Summer finds 1. Where is the pause now from TyLoo, as momentum is falling far from grace?
TyLoo absolutely broken, just looking buckled. I mean, we saw when they played against Renegades, obviously, they didn't look fantastic, but we thought that was just marking it up to the matter of Renegades being very effective on Cobblestone, having good team play on the map and a great understanding of it, but TyLoo still looking very similar to that broken TyLoo squad from yesterday.
And the thing is as well, Jack, imagine the shock, imagine the upset potential for this game on Cobblestone if TyLoo don't make it through the Asian minor. Fast play, smokes, flashes, and a rush towards B. Kaze to hold the line once more.
Kaze, he's been effective with the AWP, but can he still find these frags? He peeks out. It's going to be Lovely to do damage. Kaze as well, just going for no scopes right now, challenging himself, but instead he will fall short. Captain Mo pops his head, grabs the AWP as he tries to go for that response kill, but it's Attacker with the dirty double. Somebody for the final frag, and TyLoo actually do get an opening round.
5-1, and a roar from Bondic as they want to get back into this one with haste. They cannot allow themselves to be 11-1 down as they were on Cash. They have to fight back at the start of this final map of this best of 3. AWP now for Kaze once more, and 11 kills already, Jack, of the 6 rounds being played out as we head into round number 7. Captain Mo going to be retrieving the AWP from Kaze's body and warding it into round number 7, and this is the first time in a long time We've seen the AWP in play from him on the terrorist side, as he is making his mark towards a long.
Yeah, let's see if Captain Mo can actually create some space and get these openers going his way, though. As Summer still just going to be holding out towards side, seeing if anyone pushes up towards that A bomb site. The rest of them still playing this classic style of CS we've already seen from Flash Gaming's default on their CT half. K's here as well, waiting for the push to come towards him.
Flashes, smokes, and Molotovs used to gain and gather control of B platform. As it will still be the 5 versus 5 with a minute left on the clock. As TyLoo are grouped outside B and drop. And now Bondic going to be above drop, not going to jump down just yet. As he's holding for a face, but actually the only face that's been taken off is somebody. And actually a second as well as Case finds 2.
Oh, Case with the third as well. He just keeps it going. So many deadly flicks going out as he keeps it rolling through. With flicks like that, I feel sorry for his girlfriend, Snuds.
Oh my goodness, and an instant pause caused as well. Case demolishing TyLoo single-handedly. As it seems like TyLoo are going to be jealous as well, Jack, not just his girlfriend.
Absolutely incredible stuff. This AWP impact has just been just complete lunacy. In and out, through and through. Flash Gaming, as soon as they got this AWP momentum into the board, we knew how impactful Kaze can be as a player. It just seems like he's kind of been on the cusp of waking up and really giving it his absolute all. And today he's just looking dominant.
6-1, 5 rounds in the lead for Kaze, looking composed as ever. Could have won the lottery and have kept that exact same face. Nevertheless, though, pause been called. The first one of that by TyLoo as Peacemaker now has 30 seconds to interject anything he can. As we will be going to round number 8. And in terms of the money to work with, they got 7,000 to somebody, so he can drop over 2 AKs. 4,900 for Captain Mo, so he can buy an AK. So we could be seeing a 3 AK buy, maybe a UMP or two CZs and some utility. Or TyLoo could save, go for a half buy, and try their luck into round number 9.
Look at this, though. 15 frags on the board already for Kaze. Flash Gaming, 6 rounds on their CT half.
Oh my god, 15-2 right now is the scoreline for Kaze. Flash Gaming going to be very happy with bringing him into this lineup, let's put it like that.
Yeah, it is true. He has been just deadly all the way throughout so far. TyLoo as well, back onto one of these equos. They did find success last time around when they went for this forced play towards that B bomb site, but the Flash is going out and swiftly moving through. But can they repeat history as they try and take that drop down control? They bound their way in. They actually do get the early entry, but they get overconfident and they can find a team kill as well. Bentek goes down. Attacker will fire back as he gets the headshot towards somebody as well. And they are now starved. They are forced to reboost each other out and try and get out of there, but they're struggling a bit. They haven't quite mastered the art of jumping.
It's like musical chairs, they just go back around again.
Just continuously passing around. Obviously, Captain Mo as well now wants to pass the bomb up to them so they can get out of there. Captain Mo still going to be stuck down holding his ground.
Bondic will dodge that shot from Kaze, but how much longer will they be avoiding shots from that AWP? And it's going to be just seconds. Oh, as he goes back for seconds and gets a second kill. As it will be 7-1, 4 players surviving, 5 players as well in the last round. So, 17-2. Casa is yet to find a kill in this game.
He doesn't need to, though. Kaze is doing all the damage, mate. It's absolutely fine.
7-1. Round number 9. TyLoo going to be buying the AWP for Captain Mo. Galil for Bondic. And DD. 2 AKs for TyLoo. So the issue is right now, how do you battle the AWP from Kaze? Do you go towards the A site and hope that he won't be there, but actually he's down to 71 HP, and Cast is tagged up as well. I believe that Kaze was backstabbed. The little, cheeky love tap.
Yeah, just giving him a little bit of a wake-up call, trying to get his head in the game. As right now, Captain Mo will reinvest into the AWP, though. They're still continuously trying to devote their aggression towards this B-bomb site. Can they find more success this time around? They do have utility to help them out as well, Snods. 2 smokes, you've got a few flashes thrown into the mix as well, and the Molotov on Bondic.
AWP from Kaze in towards Chicken Coop. TyLoo are trying to fight fire with fire. And they are going to be trying to match the firepower from Flash Gaming head-on as they head towards the site that Kaze is currently operating upon. Bomb towards B platform. 3 players towards drop from TyLoo as they will take control of it. As with 1 minute left on the clock now, it seems likely that TyLoo will commit for a B split.
Let's try and see if the play is going to go in their favor, though, as they burst their way down. This is where Carson can come into the action as well, but he falls short once more as B.O.O.T will remove his cranium, and they now try to flush their way through. Kaze has been removed. Somebody in Bondic doubling it up as well. It's all left on Attacker, and he is absolutely miles away, like a lost child in Asda, trapped at the A site.
1 versus 5. We'll be saving. As you can see, he has $6,000. They have money to work with, so there's no reason to give away these kills. Obviously, for TyLoo, their money won't be anywhere near as strong. So we could have, there would be an argument for Attacker to go and try get some extra kills, try and lower and dent that TyLoo money. But then again, we've already seen for Flash Gaming, they like to go for the safe calls. And it will be a pause, which has been called up by Flash Gaming, as they are going to be doing the TyLoo treatment to TyLoo.
Exactly. Right now, though, Flash Gaming, they can concede this next round. A CT half play is looking good. Almost winning the half here, essentially, in the first few rounds as well. And for Flash Gaming, they just need to continue. Try and get as many rounds as possible on their CT half. Maximize this style of CS. Yeah. Because if they then go through and play a flawless T half like we've seen them do before, Snuts, this could be incredible for them.
The thing is, though, Jack, it's quite hard to break down why this CT side is so effective, apart from the fact that Kaze is stomping TyLoo. And this is the issue, though, in terms of incredible rotations, great stacks, information plays where players on the A side, attackers pushing along, he's peeking towards middle and T-spawn, spots no one, they're sending 4 players towards B, or it's an incredible setup towards the B site from Flash Gaming as their bait setups and boost towards tree, bait setups towards cubby and chicken coop or whatever. It's all down to individual skill, and the issue is, for Flash Gaming, what happens if Kaze cools off towards the latter portions of this final map?
Well, that's the thing. He's already done an awful lot of damage. A high-impact, high-octane player to try and kick it off. We just need to see someone like Attacker come into the mix. That's fine. If he starts to taper down, as long as we see Attacker step up and play the normal style CS he does on his T side, that's where they'll run supreme.
Yeah, I was going to say, usually it's on this T side where he steps up and he struggles on the CT side, but actually, it seems like Kaze is currently carrying all of the weight on his shoulders. 1 minute 30 now as TyLoo are going back towards B as they found success in the last round. They caught Kaze and Co off guard up B. But would it work for a second time now as Kaze goes towards Statue and no longer plays Chicken Coop?
Let's try and see as this push will be coming through. Kaze is in position once more as they will flood their way through and try and bypass him. There's the opening frag already. Look how powerful he can be in this angle, but he goes down. He is punished by DD as the rifling prowess comes shining through. Attacker, though, back on form as he'll find one. They push through the smoke as well, fighting through the fire and flames here, hoping to try and gain control in their favor, but it's not gone their way. It's all up to Summer in a 1v3. TyLoo looking like they might actually be able to link some rounds together as Captain Mo will pull the trigger and end his life.
Round number 11. As TyLoo will claim 3, which is already better than they did on their matchup versus Renegades on Cobblestone. And for Flash Gaming now, it's a very difficult decision as to whether or not to go for the buy or the eco, as 3 players could buy. But it seems like they will be just going for the half buy and the save. Lovely Kevlar. Lovey, sorry, with Kevlar and the Mag 7. They have smokes to play with, so they can try and chain smokes towards B platform, force TyLoo towards A, try and stack that side potentially. Or will they use those smokes to try and work behind them and get close in and close quarters with the CZs?
Slow map control coming through here from TyLoo as they set themselves up. No reason to rush into the unknown here, as they will try and take that expanded control towards drop down. Bondic's the one on the entry as well, and we know how lethal Bondic can be when you send him off on his own. It's like a Beyblade as he spins in toward the site, creating openings.
Windmilling in towards the sides, but nevertheless, B.O.O.T finds one, eventually traded out 3 versus 3. And suddenly, real chance for Flash Gaming into this one with a minute left on the clock. As it will be Lovey close towards B platform with that shotgun. Summer with a shotgun of his own towards Matrix, playing the close angle, hoping they can repeat the similar performance from Kaze with that shotgun. As the bomb heads towards the A site, the push comes in from middle from Summer, and he gets taken down, and that is the final line of defense towards A, as TyLoo with a welcome back down.
Yep, looking good so far as well. Oh, the peek from Kaze could have been critical. If he would have found the frags there, it could have been an entirely different storyline, but instead, it's a 3 versus 1 against Lovey as they are pushing out towards the site. He only has a Mag 7 to try and help himself into this one. CZ is his sidearm as well. DD and somebody are low, but just getting towards them, getting close enough range to actually blow them away with this Mag 7 is going to be a struggle for him.
Will indeed. Somebody on 37 HP, DD on 9, so if the shotgun got close enough, it would be able to deal that killing blow. Or even if you can try and keep TyLoo close to the bomb as it explodes and within the radius to have them die. Spots out one player. If only he knew how low DD really was, as he will be able to scamper away and fight to a very next day. But not before Lovey can try and retrieve the AK and save that into round number 12 as the scoreline goes 7-4.
Another round going the way of TyLoo, as you alluded to there. They need to try and keep this going as well for TyLoo, because it seems that they're getting quite frustrated amongst themselves.
That was a very big sigh there from Captain Mo. Massive pressure on their shoulders as the favourites to qualify via the Asian minor for the major qualifier. As right now, Renegades is the least of their worries in that finals of the Asian minor. The biggest issue is actually qualifying for the qualifier, as it is round number 12 up again for Kays. He's still towards the B side though. I haven't really been seeing him moving about. And now TyLoo have found an answer to counter him. It's heavy executions and commitments towards the B side of flashes and smokes and molotovs, which is the textbook counter to an AWP in execution. But let's see, as the time eventually does tick away, as TyLoo are heading back towards the B site. Kays with the off angle towards B platform. Are we going to be seeing another crazy round where he repeats and refaces and gets multiple kills?
Entirely possible. I wouldn't be surprised if he does continue that fantastic form. Captain Mo, though, needs to try and take him out if he wants to get the advantage for TyLoo. Look at Kays holding the contact angle as well. Isn't going to overextend. Just waits for the push to come towards him. Molotov does go in as somebody slowly tiptoes up. It's only a matter of seconds before we find the first trade, and this will actually ignite the round as he gets the opening headshot as well. Removes his dome of Captain Mo, follows it through as somebody falls. DD will overpower him though with a rifle. Lovely as well, and a fantastic angle as he rattles off the shots from the Kalashnikov. Gets one, but not the second, and it's all on Bentet as he needs to try and trade this back. A 1 versus 2.
No utility though. Attacker with the kit and double flashbang, as now he has to peek them simultaneously.
Goes for the reload, he's able to stay alive right now as he just hides behind sight, waiting for the push to come his way. Spray down with just a few tags here and there, and Summer will find his head and remove it. Decapitates him as Flash Gaming will get 8 rounds on the board at the half. TyLoo still sitting with 4.
Flash Gaming now doubling the scoreline being put up by TyLoo as they will soar ahead to 8. As we head into the 13th, 8-4. And TyLoo, after winning 3 rounds in a row, they do have enough money to go for a good buy into this one. Question for Captain Mo is, does he want to be bringing the AWP into the server after how dominant the opposing AWPer, that being Kays, has been? As he is perched up, 21 kills and 6 deaths. And Karsa, Jack? Karsa's still on 0 kills.
Yeah, it's interesting to see, obviously, 8 rounds on the board for Flash Gaming without one player having any impact in the matchup.
Yeah, Karsa playing like a caster, essentially, as he can't find an impact into this one. Captain Mo did buy the AWP as he is holding the tiny little gap there in the smoke, hoping that Lovey will cross it and eventually walk into the domain of the AWP from Captain Mo. But actually, he's behind the box at B platform. Molotov comes out towards the cubby, but Lovey is no longer there.
Yeah, Lovey going to back off due to the Molotov setting ablaze to his nice little warm corner where he was situated towards. We'll reposition, play from a different angle as well. As TyLoo slowly get themselves ready. The nades will start to soar over, but they are smoked off as well. So we're going to have to just push straight through that, relink up with somebody, but the Molotov goes down. Perfect timing. Karsa, unfortunately, still unable to get a frag, but Attacker and Lovey make it up as they do the damage. Oh, fantastic flurry of frags come through. There's Kays for the final flick towards somebody, and another round goes the way of Flash Gaming.
9-4. TyLoo have to change something, and something fast. Look at this as well. Somebody with his hands, sorry, his head in his hands, as he is so frustrated. Imagine the anger and the rivalry between these two teams. This is your former teammates you're currently playing versus. This game is almost a dictation of communication and teamwork versus Flash Gaming staying domestic, keeping the Chinese players, keeping the Chinese language as their primary one, whereas TyLoo have imported Peacemaker, imported Bondik and Benta into the lineup, sacrificing that fluidity in the language.
Attacker here towards close mid as well. If they do go for a mid burst, they would not want to be facing off against Attacker on the other side of the smoke. They will try and take that aggression towards mid now. He's in a fantastic angle. There's the opener from Attacker. Can he get any more as he's bobbing and weaving up and down? Wants to try and hit with a left-right combo and blow him out of town as he repositions now as well.
TyLoo have taken control of mid-ramp, and now they can smoke out connector, smoke out balcony, flash over, molly out Hobbit, molly out the corners, the cracks and crevices of the A side, or simply to slow this one down.
Oh, there's the spray coming through. Somebody finds the kill back on towards Attacker. Summer as well with the response, so the trade kill as Bondik will hit the deck. Oh, Bondik trying to get more, but Bentet is able to find a swift headshot, so it's a 3v3. It's all to play for into the round, Snods, as the Molotov comes out to deny a little bit of extra map control.
Is this Cast's round potentially, as Flash Gaming need him now more than ever, as Kays goes for the Molotov and gets tagged up. Caster finds the first frag for himself into the game, but eventually gets traded out.
Oh, there's the response from Kays though, Snods. The snipe down comes through as he straight rips his way through Didi, and it's all on somebody. Can this man claw it back and get another round for TyLoo, or is this going to be 10 rounds in the bank for Flash Gaming? There's the opener as somebody gets the first headshot. He knows how to slay with the AK, but unfortunately he'll be slumped out as he goes down. Lovey on the response. There's the fist bump, and there is the round. Flash Gaming 10-4.
Double digits now for Flash Gaming as we head into the 15th. For TyLoo, they've tried playing fast rounds, they've tried playing slow rounds, they've had advantages into rounds, 4 versus 3s, 4 versus 2s. We saw there as well as a 3v3, and they had the bomb towards the site. The problem was Kays is too much for TyLoo to handle. You can see as well the bottom left of your corner. Casa 1-11, that was his first kill in the game when his team needed him. But look above him, Kays on 24 kills and 7 deaths.
Fantastic play throughout the day already from Kays here. Even this map alone as well, they know they've got nothing to lose here, everything to gain. If you win this final map on Cobblestone, Snods, you grab that spot at the major qualifier, you find your way through to the Asian Minor final. Everyone on Flash Gaming is trying to prove they can be the top dogs. They are that #1 Chinese team.
As you said it, so much to prove for Flash, as they lost out earlier versus TyLoo in close fashion, 16-13, but this time TyLoo play fast as a split via drop.
All bursting their way out onto the site. Let's see what they can actually achieve. Kays and Attacker find the initial frags. There's Lovey as well coming through. Casa for another one, luckily enough, as he will punish Bintet, but there is Bondik for that kill. 11-4 at the half. Way too fast in the final round, as it was just a flurry of frags all over the place. But Flash Gaming, they lock it down in rapid succession. They've not only won the half, Snods, they've won it as they swaggered their way through, feeling confident about every round.
Exactly that. 25 kills for Kays in the first half. If you get 25 kills in 30 rounds, you're saying, congratulations, good performance, you're clapping your hands, but 25 in one half. Kays right now is on set, if this goes the full distance, Jack, for a 50 bomb.
Exactly, he's just looking unreal. If he can continue that on T side, that level of prowess, and be such a prolific fragger as he's already shown he can be, I am going to be blown away.
This may be the most important pistol round of TyLoo's careers, as if they do lose him, they could be going home without that major qualification spot.
Well, let's see if Flash Gaming can pick up the pistol, or if TyLoo. Hello everyone, welcome back to the Asian Minor. We are now at the final half of the final map between the best of 3 of Flash Gaming taking on TyLoo. TyLoo, they came in strong on map #1. Flash Gaming bit back instantly on map 2. It was a very close affair, but now it's looking as if Flash Gaming want to come through and just absolutely blow TyLoo out the water, grab that major qualifier spot, because it was an 11-4 half, Snods.
Exactly. Before the tournament, Jack, TyLoo and Renegades were deemed as the favourites by many to make it out to the major qualifier. And obviously an argument as to which team would claim the victory of the Asian Minor Championship. But then again, you know, you had those experts out there, Alex Deng from HLTV, Blair as well, saying that there is massive upset potential for Flash Gaming to try and claim and steal away essentially that second qualification spot, and it seems like their words have come true.
Very true. As right now, Flash Gaming dominant across the board on their first half. I mean, if they can keep that up in the second half, God help them right now, as they just
God
look
help them, as we would say,
fantastic.
Yeah. It depends, Jack, because TyLoo, we saw how they fought back on cash. Even though there wasn't the last map of the series, they still managed to claim 9 rounds in a row. Oh, sorry, 6 rounds in a row, but eventually claim up to 9. And they were down 11-3. And now when everything is on the line, 11-4, Flash Gaming, can they go 6 out of 6 in these best of 3 pistols? Can Kays finish off the half and get the job done? And will TyLoo keep back fighting and keep us competitive?
Let's see. As right now, obviously, Flash Gaming mostly situated towards that A bomb site for what appears to be a late round take through mid. And it is a big stack from TyLoo at B as well. Some are keeping them busy. Look at the investment there for Captain Mo. He's gone for the Julies as well. Knows 2 guns is better than 1.
Yeah, TyLoo obviously having a read here on Flash Gaming. This is one of the issues for both these teams being domestic matchups, is they know each other's tendencies and their habits as to whether like going on pistol rounds, how they like playing their angles and their positions. But it will be 1 minute 10 on the clock right now as the bomb is left outside a long towards the green bin as they just hold and wait for a push, but no push is going to come from the CT side just yet.
As we get back into the action now, the push coming through as they slowly make their play up through long, working their way around to try and slip on towards that A-bomb site undetected. Hopefully, Summer has planted the seed of doubt in the minds of TyLoo, making them think it is going to be a late take towards that B site. Snods. In terms of utility, Casa with a smoke double flash.
Risky here for TyLoo if they don't rotate fast towards the A site. Notoriously, that site's hard to retake, and especially now as DD falls. 4 versus 4. Flash Gaming, they want to make it 6 out of 6. Can they do it?
Let's see if they can actually get this opening round. Lovey from the back of the site as he waits for the push to come his way. This retake from TyLoo needs to be flawless. It has to be absolutely spick and spam as they come back through. Bondic with the entry, showing off that European skill as he finds the headshot on towards Lovey. There's Cage returning the damage though. Captain Mo hammering down on the trigger with his dualies as he finds the headshot on Attacker. He's ready for more as well, but Cage will trade it back. Eventually falls. Summer unfortunately will go down as well as B.O.O.T lands 2 beautiful sick headshots coming through off the back of his USP. And TyLoo will get the pistol round.
Now we've got a game on our hands, gentlemen. 11-5 as TyLoo finally take a pistol. It only took them 6 chances and 6 attempts, but they will be claiming a second half pistol. You can see the little grin there, the little smirk from B.O.O.T as he knows how crucial that pistol was. Kay is finding 2 kills as well, keeping that performance almost on 30 kills after just 16 rounds being played out. More than a star performance being shown by the Japanese import. And so far, Flash Gaming are the ones now where they're going to be tested.
As they slowly make their play through. Flash Gaming, obviously, with the buy they have gone for, always chance for them to actually bite back. Flash Gaming have proven that multiple times, that they can be very effective in scenarios where they go for these force buys and actually crush down upon teams that have a stronger buy.
Yeah, I mean, that really is down to the fact that the individual skill, I mean, some of the CZ's incredible, even though he has the UMP currently. We've seen the skill from Attacker on cash with the AK. The only issue is this is in the past, and now we talk about the present, which is a play towards the B side. Great HE grenade will deal damage, but is it enough?
As the push coming in as they try and take control now as the flags will go through. B.O.O.T actually going to get that kill back on towards Kays though. B.O.O.T as well ready for more as he's hammering down, ready to try and find these kills of a hailstorm of bullets. He's firing out the end of his rifle here. Snods is going for the overextension as well. You can see the confidence on display as TyLoo actually start to crumble a little bit. Attacker bypasses around Badini with an absolutely insane play as he strikes on not 1 but 2 players, taking down Attacker and Casa. It's all up to Lovely now as he's left with just a CZ in his hands in a 1 versus 2. Pop Flash going to go out for Lovey, but there's the peek from Bondic, and he goes down.
Clutch play there from DD to find the gap in the aggression from the side of Flash Gaming. He goes in through Speedway, gets that first kill, spins round like something out of The Exorcist with the 180, and gets that kill on the player platform, turning into the 1 versus 2. It will be 11-6. We haven't seen Flash Gaming lose a pistol in this series where they get the advantage, they get the lead. They've always had the advantage on the maps that they've claimed. What happens now where TyLoo are the ones to claim a pistol and have the momentum going into the second half?
Because right now, Flash Gaming dialing it back a little bit. Obviously going to have to try and play a slower style into this round. Summer is going to be the man to watch, though, essentially, as he is the only one armed to the teeth. He can definitely be a prolific fragger into the round still. If he can potentially create some openings and give them room to work with, maybe they can still find some crevices to work their way through.
Exactly that. As right now towards A long, Captain Mo is spotted out, but actually wins the duel in terms of damage dealt, as Summer is low on only no HP as DD finds that kill, but Attacker will be eventually trading out Captain Mo. 4 versus 4.
Push coming in. Attacker gets that opening kill. DD trying to force them back as he keeps going for the bobs and weaves, but there's the kill coming through from Kaze. Bentet as well with the M4, always ever so effective when he needs to try and slap down the opposition. Bondik wants to reposition as well, get himself into a better angle. Bentet just needs to play from the site, essentially, but he will push out. You can see the confidence on TyLoo starting to return to its original fashion. Attacker as well bypasses the flash as he quickly turns around, has the AK in his hands, ready to slay as he'll throw in the clip, but can he force them to hit the DECK? No, he'll go down himself as Bentet punishes him, and there's the final kill from somebody.
4 rounds now separating these two teams. The winner going to Atlanta for the major qualifier. Flash Gaming, a new team we haven't really been seeing on the international stage. Obviously, everybody knows TyLoo and the likes of Renegades, of course. But if Flash Gaming made it, we haven't really been seeing them make their mark on the international European and A scene. Obviously, if they were there to get their name out, that could mean incredible things for themselves. Not only exposure for the organization and the players, but international and European experience. Regardless, they still have to get over that 16th round hurdle, as it will be round number 19. 4 AKs for Flash Gaming, a UMP for Summer, as he did take the risk to buy the AK in the last round, but it wasn't met with any success as he was instantly taken out by Captain Mo and DD. But right now for TyLoo, UMP for somebody, no AWP for Captain Mo just as of now. But there is a kit onto 2 of the players for TyLoo, so they can try to play retake or play more passive on the CT side if they want to. Well, this could be the defining round for TyLoo to come back into this one.
This is going to be vital to set the scene, to ready the stage. And we can see how the actual rest of these rounds should be shaping up off the basis of this one more as a benchmark than anything. They reposition back round those snods as they work their way towards that B bomb site.
Summer makes his way down drop. And now we're going to be seeing the play towards the B bomb site. The bomb will rejoin the ranks towards Summer and Co at the B site. Molotov comes out. Well timed one of that, whereas you will delay the push for another 5 seconds. But as they get close, as they get ready, here comes the push that could really settle this game.
The elevated angle here from Bentet is always so effective. They don't force him out of a Molotov as well. He's allowed to just play there and do whatever he wants as he finds the initial frag. But there's the response from Attacker. This is the Attacker we need to see as well. Reinvigorated, energized, and hyped. But he is not going like he normally does. He goes down, but it's all on Lovey now. 2 frags already. Does he have the read on DD that is coming in from the rear? 10 seconds left. He will get the bomb down. It just depends on the timing. And if he faces him, he's so close. But he's able to bypass him. Can tuck down now. Just needs to slow it down, dial back on the tempo, and play smart CS in this 1v1.
Such a good plant as well. DD has no defuse key. He cannot stick it. Has a smoke to shroud him as well when it goes for the defuse. It's all down to this one peak.
Lovey just has to wait it out. Listen for him to tap the bomb. 5 seconds. He's just going to go for the full commit and try and get the defuse. He peeks round and he finds the frag. Flash Gaming get the victory.
My heart skipped a beat there. DD actually picked up the kit from one of the corpses towards Statue. And you can see a big gulp there from DD as he knows this is where things really go down to the wire. This is where his team's going to be tested. As we go into round number 20, TyLoo, one of the favorites for the whole tournament, maybe met by the upset of Flash Gaming as to not be making it to Atlanta at the major qualifier.
CZs is all that's in commission for TyLoo. That was all they could spare with the economy they had to support their bloodlust. Aggressive stack towards that B-bomb site as well, Snods. 4 players there, only 1 at mid. That is going to be DD. Hoping to see if he can do some double damage with this CZ. Will peek out, get a bit of a tag off, but have to immediately fall back through Matrix. The call has been made, though, as you can see TyLoo now on a mass rotate over. This is setting up Summer for a huge lurked response there, as he actually will send somebody off to the Burns ward.
Quite literally.
Yes.
12-7. As it will be 3 AKs for Flash Gaming, 2 SMGs as well, as they're going to understand that the money is low right now for TyLoo, so they can use the SMGs as a vehicle to farm up the cash required to keep their money afloat. And with a minute left on the clock, TyLoo stacking 3, actually all 4 members towards the B site as they're going to be doubling down and taking this risk, putting all on black. But will it land on that aforementioned colour? As it seems like it's going to be landing on red, Jack.
That's very true indeed. The gamble not really paying off. Summer, there we go with the luck play as he finds all the frags necessary. He can try and go for more as well to really rack up the cash into the round if he wants, but that is going to be Flash Gaming securing A site control. The bomb can go down, and this should be a 13th round very easily going into their buffer.
1 versus 5 now for Bentet. Summer on the 4K wants to try and make the ace, especially as he has the UMP. Ooh, Bentet there with a drop on him. Will eventually be taken down by Karsa. But all 5 kills found on SMGs, which does mean extra cash for Flash Gaming. But then again, it's not too much, Jack. You can see yourself as well. 4,000 onto 3 players. Lovely Attacker and Summer. 3,000 for Karsa and 2,000 for Kaze. As it will be the tactical timeout called by Peacemaker. As you can see, he's currently instructing Benton as to what he wants to see from his team.
Yeah, try and get them back on the ball here and sort them out, actually, as they want to work their way back through. You can see Flash Gaming as well. Everyone looking very happy, very energized. The mood doesn't seem somber at all. Everyone seems very chuffed about the situation they're in. This is good.
So, TyLoo, if they lose this one, Flash Gaming get to 14. TyLoo's money is low. They might even go for a save as well and try to come back from 2 overtime, if it ever did go 15-7. But then again, they need rounds on the board ASAP. It's going to be a UMP and 4 M4s, no kits. Utility onto 2 players to try and save TyLoo's chances at the Asian minor qualifier. As we're going to be seeing Castle and the UMP lurking towards outside A long. 4 players, the remaining 4 players of that, of Flash Gaming, lurking outside drop and back of B platform. As they slowly and steadily gain momentum towards B platform as they're going to go for the peaks. Carter will throw his smoke and his flashbang towards A. But is it enough to try and sell TyLoo as a fake?
As the kills coming through, as Bondic will find the initial frag, eliminates Summer. So Flash Gaming losing quite a vital member of the team in the first few seconds of the round here.
Minute to play for. 3 towards B platform. Carter alone towards drop. Only a UMP to use as well. 3 AKs for the rest of Flash Gaming. A good Molotov as well. Should force the peak, and it does, but Benta gets 1 before he goes down.
Oh, trade for trade right now, but TyLoo starting to get it back in their favor right now, but Carter actually strikes upon Didi. He is tagged down to 33 HP, but if he works with the correct timing, maybe they can make this work, as Lovey finds the frag on Bondic. 1 versus 2 now, as there's 30 seconds on the clock. He has the rifle in his hands, the Kalashnikov tapping out those individual shells, hoping to find a kill. Flashbang going to go over as he wants to play around block here. It's him versus Captain Mo and somebody, but there's the pre-fire. Captain Mo, suspicious of the smoke, will take him down.
Could this be deja vu for Flash Gaming, where they get off to a great early lead, and then they give it all away for free? Flash Gaming known to have these leads, these advantages, and these close games with the favourites so far of the tournament, Renegades and TyLoo. They've conceded bigger deficits and advantages versus the likes of Renegades, which could be a very worrying sign when you consider the fact that there's far more on the line in this best of 3 than it was versus the Australians. Nevertheless though, DD on the UMP. AKs retrieved over the corpses of Flash Gaming for Bondic and Benten. So will be 4 rifles in the SMGs up against Flash Gaming on 5 AKs already.
So they set themselves up, working towards what appears to be a slow play against the A-bomb site. They have 2 smokes on the side of Flash Gaming as well. Didi, bit of a cheeky angle. If they don't actually clear this angle when they push their way through, he could be a major nuisance into the round. He then has support from Captain Mo far back on the site. As the smoke will go out, they can work their way up through Matrix. Didi will be dubious of this.
Flash from Bentet towards drop, as he will claim the first. Bondic and Bentet charming in together. The dynamic duo will be granting TyLoo the advantage. 5 versus 4, 50 seconds left on the clock. They're going to be leaving B.O.O.T alone towards B, rotating in 4 players towards A. And for a brief second there, Jack, it was the correct call. But now as Flash Gaming slowly but surely shift their way towards this B site. B.O.O.T is towards Cubby. But if he's not playing for early information, this could lead to late rotations towards B.
You can see TyLoo as well, only just starting to resituate this defense as somebody is on the reposition. He's going to hear these audio cues of players dropping their way down as they want to try and make their play through, but they have to spot out B.O.O.T. If they don't find him and don't remove him immediately, that's when it's going to go wrong. And B.O.O.T strikes, gets the first, but Attacker will fire back. Somebody as well chimes in as he gets the major impact frags he so dearly needed. The bomb is down in an awkward location as well. They cannot win the round. They are going to concede it, and TyLoo will get their 9th on the board.
Timer does tick away for Attacker. 13-9. And slowly but surely, TyLoo are bringing this one back. Issue right now for Flash Gaming is what is the call and the answer as to their buy. Attacker saving the AK. But apart from that, TyLoo have won multiple rounds in a row now, Jack, so even though the money is low for Flash Gaming, I believe it's about 1.5k across the board, they can still eco this round and potentially buy up into round number 24. But this would also mean double digits for TyLoo, and that could be the catalyst or the beginning of the end for Flash Gaming if they have another one of these games where they just continuously can't close out matches.
Yeah, is this going to be one of those issues where they will actually let it slip because of that? If they go for these constant reinvestments and force themselves into a deficit because of it. Right now, they have secured complete top-down control there. They are going to go for the play towards the B-bomb site once more. They get in, but somebody finds the initial frags. There is a response from Casa, but somebody doubles it up as he will trade back amongst him. Somebody as well, a third there before Captain Mo chimes in with 1. Bondic for the final frag against Summer. It's a 13-10 scoreline as Flash Gaming need to just calm down a little bit. They are going to go, actually, it's on the side of TyLoo that's gone for the pause. Interesting, I thought this was Flash Gaming off the back of those 2 rounds in quick succession. We're going to try and talk it out, but instead, this is Peacemaker opting to go for the pause now immediately for TyLoo to try and give a bit of a break in momentum.
The new issue is, Jack, we saw this happen on Cash, and straight after the pause, when they were winning and they had momentum in their favor, they lost that round. So it's a tough call. It's definitely a hard decision to make. You sacrifice your momentum to try and gain extra insight from your coach. And Peacemaker's a bit more of an involved coach compared to many, right?
Yeah, I think that's fair to say, especially, you know, very vocal, wants to try and get his point across a lot. Even too vocal, some might say.
Some indeed. But the question is, where are they right now when it is going to be round number 24, 13-10. As Flash still have the 3-round advantage. And they will be going for the buy, as I said. So, 4 AKs, UMP for Casa. But a big lack of utility apart from Casa himself, as these players are only really wielding firepower. But is the AKs and the firepower enough to topple TyLoo? Flash Gaming are in much need of claiming a few rounds.
Oh, look at this boost as well. This is very effective, obviously. It's a bit more of a one-and-done angle for DD here, but if you don't clear it immediately, you really get the drop on the opposition when they push round.
Yeah, I mean, this spot is so potentially overused sometimes, where if the opposition, the T-side, know that you play it, they pre-aim the angle, and it's very easy to win the duel because you can see how exposed DD is. It's very good, though, towards the start of the half or towards the end of the half to catch a team off guard, but it's not really a position you can bring up more than once.
No, that is true. It is very one and done in terms of your timing. So, Flash came in, set themselves up. They're just going to go for the contact phase, actually just dry peeking it in. Molotov comes through as well. Someone gets the opener towards DD, but somebody will fire back and remove Casa here as they are trying to get control of the site.
4 versus 4. Attacker is low. B.O.O.T holding the line, holding the angle, but actually Bondic finds that kill. The bomb is dropped now.
Oh, Summer as well. More to be done as he is doing work right now, but he falls short. B.O.O.T will take him down. Bondic as well comes through. It's all on K's. Surely he cannot clutch this. It would be ridiculous in terms of damage he's done throughout this game, but he falls short. B.O.O.T will punish him. 13-11 is the scoreline. TyLoo breaking the economy of Flash once more as well.
30 kills for K's. 5 in contrast for Casa. And for TyLoo, it's Bentet leading the charge on 20. Captain Mo on 8, but then again he is the IGLN captain, so he tries to have more of an impact outside of the kill feed. As the pause does come to an end. Flash Gaming having to discuss their plan of action and their gambit as to the final move, the final chess piece to be claimed, which is TyLoo only being 2 rounds behind. And Flash Gaming only need 3 to send themselves to Atlanta and stir this massive upset.
Smoke's going to be going out to try and buy some time into this one. As you can see, Flash Gaming getting themselves ready to go for this swift yet aggressive play through drop down. But there's the opening kill. Summer finds it. They can swarm their way through as well. Toward a Cobble as they make their play in towards the site. Somebody will return fire with not 1 but 2 frags though. Kays as well keeping it going as he's had an impressive game thus far.
3 versus 3 and so much on the line. It's a CT's trying to come through door, but a well-timed smoke will mean they have to be patient and wait for the smoke to dissipate. But the only issue is right now, only Kevlar for Kays and Summer, and Kays is low, but eventually spots out Bondic towards balcony.
Surely he spotted somebody's head as well. That's just gone for the aggressive play. Bentet and somebody pick it up. Kays as well forced to try and go for the reload as they're pushing in behind him. Is he aware of this as he flicks round? But somebody lands the shot with a USP. That is going to be another round going to TyLoo. Flash Gaming close, but no cigar there. At least they got the bomb plant down.
TyLoo in touching distance now of matching Flash Gaming at 13 rounds. From a 13-7 scoreline. TyLoo in the second half of really being putting the pedal to the metal as it will be another buy for Flash Gaming after losing so many rounds in a row. They can afford the buy after the bomb did go down. And Kays wooed in the AWP. We need to see more of an impact from Casa. When you look at how close these rounds are as well, one player can be the difference maker.
Buy's coming back through those nods. This is where they're in a good spot in terms of Flash Gaming. They don't have to go for the more ridiculous plays and hope for the best. They can actually play the style of CS that suits them. And K's on the AWP as well. T side though, will we see it as an explosive impact as we saw on that slower, more methodical style play on his CT half?
Yeah, allowing TyLoo to walk into the sights, walk into Kays' crosshair. And I said it earlier on as well, Jack, what happens when these players cool off and suddenly you don't win rounds off the back of individual plays. You need to have good afterplants, good communication, good teamwork in these retakes from denying and the likes of TyLoo. As with a minute left on the clock, it will be Summer alone outside drop. 4 players from Flash Gaming outside this A site as Kays holds for the angle towards A long, but no one's going to peek him just yet. Thing is as well, somebody and Bondic and DD have been playing that angle so often towards APC. Are Flash Gaming going to be expecting it now? And then again, are they going to be expecting a 3-man rotation from TyLoo towards this A site?
Slow but steady, but they do begin to kick it off. There's the response from Attacker as well as takes down Captain Mo, gets them into a 4 versus 4 stuns. It's all to play for now. Bentet though, this is where Bentet can go big if he gets the spray down. Only 1, but it's Kaser and Casa that respond fire. Lovey as well come through. It's all on Bondic. They're going to be able to get that 14th round. Bondic will spot out the late round lurk in Kays, and he begins to make his approach.
20 HP for Lovey even. 20 HP for Casa as well. As Bondic has the kit, but no utility to aid him in this scenario. As Flash Gaming seems that they could be getting to 14 as they group together towards B platform. Can they still keep the teamwork alive?
Hiding back, they don't really have any reason to peek. They can just play for each other, play for trades, play efficiently here, or go for the double face depending on the timing. Bondic as well, he does have the kit. They peek through, he gets the tag, he's down to 2 HP on Lovey. He has a flashbang, the time is in their favor. Bondic forced to fall back as he has to save it. That is going to be the 14th round for TyLoo. Flash Gaming, rather.
Rather indeed. So 14-12. That's Flash. And now 2 away. And eventually they get over the hump of claiming that round. I believe it was 5 rounds in a row from TyLoo. But already, as soon as Flash Gaming claim a round, an instant pause, and the final one of that.
Yeah.
Going to be called by Peacemaker, as he will have his final input onto his team before they may or may not be qualifying for the major qualifier.
Trying to see if he can get any last little bit of information into these players and get them readied and rallied as the pause will conclude, as we will now be jumping back into the action. Flash game in 14 rounds on the board, TyLoo 12.
Thing is, as well, I've noticed about Peacemaker is he always points at the screen. I'm wondering if he's pointing at the crosshairs saying, what is that? Size 3, get -3, mate.
Probably trying to show them where he wants to converge this play from.
Yeah, no, it's called sarcasm, mate.
Yeah, that's all right, mate. You'll get better at it one day.
Yeah, you too. 14-2, 12 even, rather, as you said. As we go into round number 27, it will be 5 AKs for Flash Gaming. No AWP for K's. We've seen massive impact on the CT side from him, but actually, as he cools off on the T side, he is still over 30 kills in this deciding match, in this best of 3 for the major qualifier spot.
Exactly. It's Flash Gaming. They are setting themselves up outside of the A site, getting themselves ready to run rampant if they can do so towards this A site.
Once again, Summer lurking outside drop and outside B. This time he has the utility to try and fake it. He will send a smoke in towards drop, smoking out electric. But right now the real play is towards the A site. 4 players from Flash Gaming making their mark towards A. But then again, is it all a ruse? Are they going back towards B like they did in the last round, catching TyLoo off guard? As it seems like they are still committing towards A.
So slowly make their play through up towards this A site, getting ready. Captain Mo as well with his tight pixel angle, essentially as he's waiting for them to face in and see if he can actually find the frags. It is a bit of a curt angle, this one. There's the peak, but he misses the initial shot. Snod's forced to fall back as well, but they swarm in. Look at the CT side defense already arriving in absolute droves. Oh, the timing is awful there as well. Bente peaks at the correct time, but there's a response from Summer as he will punish him. They also take down Captimo, but Bondik will fire back. Bondik for a second frag into the round, but Casa keeps it going as he will find that headshot, and it is all up to Attacker. The man that is absolutely incredible with an AK in his hands, but he's got 10 seconds to grab the bomb or find the frags, and it's too little too late. This is going to be as good as done, as he will get one, but TD is able to get away. They will not get the round. 14-13 is the scoreline.
Crucial round found by TyLoo. Resetting the money as well for Flash Gaming. Look at the money right now, Jack. 1,400 for K's on 32 kills. 1.7 for Summer. Lovely on 2,000. Heartbreaking scenario for Flash Gaming. As Casa will be dropping over an AK, and a Galil actually going down just to a PT50, so accepting defeat essentially for himself there. 14-13, and TyLoo are the ones now potentially with the odds in their favor.
As this push comes in, fast burst towards the B bomb side. There's the opener though from Bondik. Everyone just finding frags on the side of TyLoo. Snods, very clean, clinical, and easy round to tie it up to get it back to 14-14 scoreline. Flash Gaming really taking it to the wire.
Massive sigh there from Peacemaker, as he knows how much hard work has gone into this team and how much it is desired from TyLoo to get it to Atlanta. As we'll be seeing a pause of 14-14. TyLoo, one of the heavy favorites for this whole tournament, have been tested down to the wire. As Flash Gaming going to go for another force buy, they don't want it to go to OT. When he's seen how this has gone so far, even having a 13-6, I believe it was, buffer on their T side, it simply wasn't enough.
Going for that investment, not trying to fight for the overtime, trying to fight for the win straight up. Flash Gaming, is this going to be their downfall? You've got 4 CZs there in commission, 1 MAC 10 over on K's as well, and the utility across the board. Meanwhile for TyLoo, it's a very healthy buy.
It is indeed. Round number 29, championship round at that. Flash Gaming lost twice to Renegades at 16-14, 16-14 on Inferno and on Cash. So Flash Gaming are no strangers to losing in this fashion. We thought with how much is at stake, surely they could be conceding this one as well. But it seems likely they will, especially when you look at their buy. MAC 10 for Ks, 4 CZs and light utility apart from Lovey on Smoke, Molotov and double flashbang. as it will be attacker lurking outside the A site. 4 players from Flash Gaming outside drop and B. Trying to get close range with the CZs, get close quarters and swarm these rifles.
It would have to take a miracle here for Flash Gaming to pick this one up. They've definitely got the drive, they've got the individual skill, but is luck on their side into this round. That's all they really need, as they will be on their way down through drop down once again, trying to play this slow approach as they ever so slightly take that map control. But look at this angle and play here from Bondik as well, as they'll just be waiting for the push to come through. They are going to burst out somebody as well. So blind, dazed and confused as they slowly edge in, but there's the crossfire unleashing hell as they storm their way through. Everyone's going to crumble away. Castle will hit the deck finally as somebody finds those frags. That is going to be the 15th round claimed by TyLoo, and Flash Gaming might have just given away their potential victory there.
Heartbreaking for the Flash Gaming side as the final tactical timeout is called, and with only 1 round separating these 2 teams, there's still a chance for them to come back fighting. If this goes to OT, everything from that first 2 halves would have been reset. For TyLoo, has the comeback all been for nothing? And for Flash Gaming, will they be conceding another massive, massive advantage, as it seems like they have some sort of mental blocker closing out these games?
Yeah, just unable to get it shut down towards the end. It all just goes wrong for them, and unfortunately, that just seems to be the way the cookie has crumbled here in these last few rounds. But Flash Gaming, the reinvestment comes out, 5 CZs.
25 kills in the first half from K's, and 7 in the second half. So, for Flash Gaming, what is the call going to be? A fast play towards A through middle, trying to catch TyLoo off guard, potentially? Or are they simply going to go back towards the B side, trying to sell effect towards A, try and gain presence of the map? But Captain Mo of the M4, DD as well, close middle, playing the off angle in the cubby, which he knows he finds success with many a times. But will he find success in such a pivotal and crucial round?
There's the spam coming through as well. They're just waiting. They know obviously TyLoo have the stronger bind this round. They're aware that their firearms in their arsenal are just so much more prominent and outclassing of what Flash Gaming are bringing to the table here with this weak upgraded pistol buy.
Somebody this time towards B, left alone towards B platform. As TyLoo suspect play and attention from Flash towards drop, which is the correct decision, as with the pistols and the close range weaponry, they want to try and get close to the faces of TyLoo as they drop down drop, and here comes the final play potentially from Flash Gaming. Or can they take it to OT?
So they will try and push their way around. The Molotov comes through, going to be able to heat this one up a little bit. Let's see if they can try and force this into overtime. It doesn't look likely so far, though, as 2 frags go in the way of TyLoo. Carcer actually does fight back ever so slightly. DD and Bedtep on the final kills. There's DD for the final 1. Everyone is pumped. Peacemaker absolutely loving it as they do pick up the victory. TyLoo grab themselves the spot at the major qualifier. They are 1 step closer to that road to Boston. But for Flash Gaming, an incredible display. I think it's fair to say they impressed, they came, they showed what they could do, but unfortunately they couldn't quite close it out.
So close. They had a 13-6 advantage. They lost the second half pistol,